This next section of video is for violins and violas, and it's with the new material that would be great for you to get started on this summer. We'll be reviewing it again this fall, and depending on how many students work on it over the summer, it will determine how quickly we're able to fly through it. I'm going to be in the Essential Elements book on pages 20 and 21, and as hopefully you'll be able to see when I show this to you, we've got eighth notes, which are our do's and do days. Do day, do day, do, do, do day, do day, do, do, and so forth. That's why it's called pepperoni pizza. So you want to give that a look real quick with those do's and do days. Page 20 and 21 are pretty simple exercises, but I will tell you that the Buckeye Salute, number 73, is a tricky one, and you'll want to spend some extra time on that because there are some skips in it, so it doesn't just go in order. As we look down the page, of the pages that I gave you, I have a bunch of the ones that you should work on. They're circled. You don't need to work on every single one because some of them are a little bit more, they cover things that we don't need to worry about at this point. So just do the ones that are circled. The next page that we have is page 22. Page 22 is just filled with a bunch of half notes, and that's stuff that we should already be doing. But our life starts to get a little more difficult on page 23. Page 23 introduces the fourth finger. And unfortunately for us, we haven't had to use our fourth finger, but the bass players and the cello players, this is old news for them. So we got to kind of get ourselves caught up to speed. Our fourth finger, it doesn't have a tape for most of us. So when we use our fourth finger, we need to have a space between 3 and 4. It's another fat finger. So we're going to walk our way up the fingerboard, and I'm going to try to angle myself so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to start on open D, E, F, G is close. Now A is far. Now our pinky is not a strong finger as violinists and violists because we haven't had to work it yet. But if you practice using your fourth finger, it will become stronger. You want to make sure it's nice and curved, like mine is nice and curved. You don't want it to go flat, and it will straighten out all your other fingers, and that also makes our thumb do weird things as well. So we want to make sure our thumb and our fingers stay nice and curved. Let's try it again together. Let's walk up to that fourth finger. Open D, E, F, G, fourth finger A. Nice, strong A. If you don't push your fourth finger down all the way, you get a yucky sound. So you really want to push it down. Now, some people can't quite reach it. Again, it's like standing on your tippy toes when you swing your wing and get that, you'll get an extra little couple millimeters of length of pinky. If you swing your wing, swing it towards your belly. So let's try a couple exercises here. We're going to play D, E, F, G, A, G, F, E, D. Up and down. Fourth finger is A. It should match your open A string. Here we go. Let's try it. D, E, F, G, A, G. Let's do it again. D, E, F, G, A, G, F, So you'll want to practice that little pattern a few times, and that will really help strengthen your pinky. And then you'll want to get into your lesson book and practice what's on the page. You've got 4x4 and high flying, fourth finger marathon, and Ode to Joy. Now you remember Ode to Joy from our concert, and when we did the ant smash up. Because this Ode to Joy sounds a little bit different. We didn't do the whole Ode to Joy in our concert. We only just did a little snippet. But this ode to joy is much longer, and you have to use your fourth finger. So we're going to try it. Check it out. See how it sounds this time. Here it is again. And so forth. You want to use your fourth finger because, first of all, it's going to be a much nicer sounding A than that open A sound. And then also, so you don't have to cross the string so much. So try working on your fourth finger A as best you can. Really strengthen that pinky.